Okay, we are live.
Welcome back to our GURPS Star Wars Vanguard campaign. I am Rigil Kent, your GM for tonight. This campaign will be utilizing the GURPS 4E rules, but is set in the Star Wars universe, specifically 4 BBY, or 4 years before the Battle of Yavin. In addition to our live streams on Twitch, this and all future sessions will be available on YouTube and as audio-only podcasts. Links can be found in the descriptions. Before we begin, FX Engineer, do you have any character business for Bosco?
I knew you were going to ask me that, and I don't have anything top of my head. I don't have any character business.
Okay, cool. Ronki, do you have any character business for Loophole?
Yes, I have increased my climbing, stealth, and tactics.
All good. As of this session, since we started, you are now locked in. Gigerman, do you have any character business for Nim?
I added contact group, his old crew, and put a point in electronic operation and repair surveillance. Figure he's been working on those for a while.
So noted. And Dragon, do you have any character business for Red?
Yep. I am increasing 2 points in blaster pistols. And I'm also adding, I'm actually switching. I had like hemp grenades. Now I'm having the plasma grenades. And I'm also buying ammo for my gyrock that I forgot to do last session.
All right. And just like Loophole, as of this session, you are now locked in, and we'll see how that goes. Recap for the previous session, which Bosco was not present at. It took place over the evening between the time that you guys return to the warehouse HQ, and then linked up with Puggles early the next morning, and you were seeking out a slicer who had disappeared on you, and you eventually determined that she had been captured by a local gang who were calling themselves the Carbonite Vipers. And unfortunately for the leader of those Carbonite Vipers, you kind of blew up the door, and it did a whole lot of damage and killed him instantly. And you had also captured a number of those fellows and tied them up and secured them someplace. I do believe the plan from that point was, as soon, early the next morning, you were going to let Bosco know about the poor bastards who are tied up somewhere and what to do with them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we can certainly interrogate them if we're still trying to get information on. Is this for Vandergraff? Was she the slicer?
No, this was...
This is different.
Yeah, this was just... These are guys that were left over from the gang after we hit them to rescue the slicer. And we were bouncing back and forth whether or not we wanted to actually recruit them or chuck them in a sewer or whatever. I don't think there's anything... They're not particularly useful outside of ablative DR.
Are these is this a side quest or is this related to our original mission? Sorry for the question.
This was definitely a side quest, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of whether Bosco wanted to try to keep them, do something with them, or just find a place to ditch them.
A deep, dark hole somewhere.
Well, there are plenty of those around here.
Well, what do you? I mean, what do you guys? What does the team want to do? Do we want to like get back to finding Vandergraaf, or do we want to keep like follow up on, or continue on with the Vipers,
Well,
or
we
just
were already waiting for the meeting with Pugsley or whatever it was. The Pugsley.
Pugsley is Puggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were already scheduled to meet up with him and regarding that lead that he had found. So this was just a side thing. So if we wanted to try to use those guys, we could try to use them. Otherwise, we can ditch them. But we figured it should be up to the boss.
um, did we find a slicer, or was that the person that got blown up?
No, we found the slicer, and we got IDs. So you have a fake ID.
I'm wondering, possibly can take the slicer as a contact, or maybe Bosco could,
That was
if
a thing.
if it might be useful in the future.
Also, we got some gear on the party sheet. I believe
Yeah, I
it
think
is
I
all
put
still
that on there. I'll double check.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yep.
Yeah, we do have some very nice
Yeah, so
things.
we got a crate of brand spanking shiny new Imperial weaponry out of the deal.
Well, I would say, for just maybe point purposes, Bosco would probably, if he can take, put 1 point into the contact with the slicer, maybe we could use that. Is that Vesa?
Yes, that's Vesa.
And,
She's a slicer.
and then I don't know what a slicer is. It sounds like a hacker or something
Hacker.
like that.
Yeah, it's the Star Wars equivalent of a hacker.
Um, keep her as a contact for, future stuff. I can put a point or two in there to whatever I need to get the contact, and then maybe just move on. Is that what everybody wants to do? Well, either way, I would like to take, if I can, develop her as a contact,
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
because I have 4 points, and I think I could get a contact for 1 point or even two, depending on the skill level and frequency.
No, I don't think we had strong feelings either way about the captures. So if you don't care, we
Yeah.
don't
I
care.
mean,
Well, and then
the
also,
more the merrier, no?
and what do you mean by that? Like try to recruit them?
Yeah, I think so. We can always use some extra mooks,
Well,
I think.
we can use them as a cannon fodder, as a distraction. Tell them to go do
Yeah.
something that will distract, whatever our objective might be.
Well, they were certainly impressed by that explosive that Red put up there that obliterated their boss.
Okay.
Uh,
What
Poor
about
bastard.
if Bosco takes them as a contact group, and then if I'm able to get a hold of them, with the frequency and all that, I can ask them to go do something like that, or I don't know, maybe it has to be like an ally or something. But
No, I think contact group is doable. That's sort of what you did, right, Giger, with your old crew?
Yeah, more or less. So in their case, it would be contact group, the whatever gang they're a part of now that the Vipes are gone.
Oh, they can still call themselves the Carbonite Vipers. Nobody will mind. The reliability may be less than super great at first because, well, they are criminals.
okay, let's do that. That fits with Bosco's. I can just figure this out while then we can continue on. I'll see the points, but I got 4 points. I'm thinking I'll probably put Vesa as a slicer contact, for 1 point. Then I'm not sure how much a contact group will cost, but they're not allies, so they're not going to be like in the mission with us. It's more like behind the scenes stuff.
Mhm.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah. So
It's 5 points for the base
5 points.
level.
yeah, that's skill
The minimum.
15, frequency 9, and somewhat reliable. Is that right?
No, that's skill 12.
Okay. So, right.
Yeah, mine is 15 because I also got reciprocal.
Yeah. None of these guys are going to have a 15 in anything.
Okay.
All right.
Let me. Yeah, that's kind of the thought. Then I got to see how I can do it.
Recruitment
And
it is.
yep.
Work with
Yeah.
us
So
if you want to live.
and they might just be happy to blow stuff up and have somebody else kind of take responsibility for it. Like
Uh-huh.
Congratulations, you're now in charge of a gang.
Good news, boys. You get to live.
So, as we ended with the previous session, not the last session, but the session before that, the lot of you had linked back up with Puggles at today's location, which, because Loophole had arranged to basically be different locations throughout the city. And today's particular location is actually going to be the cantina in the Slags or in the Starport or Spaceport hotel complex, which I actually do have a sort of an image for, but it's not exactly right. I could not get the AI to totally cooperate. So that's sort of the way it would work, except I was trying to get the AI to make the front wall a lot lower than, so it's like was only one story
Right.
effectively, but the AI generator, the Night Cafe, was just like, yeah, hey, I changed it, and I'm like looking at it going, no, you didn't. You also gave me too many stories. This should only be 3 stories, but this gives you at least a rough idea. The meeting is taking place at one of the locations inside the that particular hotel complex, the cantina.
Oh, thought that was somewhere else. Which is
No,
unusual.
so recalling the Slags map, the hotel complex is this thing here, and it's supposed to be like walled and such like that, and it has multiple little buildings on the inside. Other buildings as well. And one of those in this particular case is the cantina. Because, cantina, cafe, whatever you want to call it. And when you arrived there, you would have seen Puggles. Yeah, I think I already reshared him, but he was sitting at a table with grizzled old dude that I think you guys had already previously identified as Arno.
Yep.
And as you can, as the image definitely portrays, looks like he's in a kind of a super irritated mood. Puggles looks super freaked out. Wait, what is this? Yeah.
You always end up calling it a cantina in Star Wars for some reason, and I always wondered why.
Because it's
Because
cool.
it's Star Wars.
I guess Tatooine was Mexico. It's planet Mexico.
It's planet Tunisia.
Oh, that yellow tint.
Damn, now I kind of want to go in there and mess around in AI to make Tatooine look a little more Mexican. That could be moderately entertaining. Right, yeah. So Puggles is there. He's sitting at this table with Arno, and they will definitely look up at your sort of approach. And Puggles is like, "Oh, hey, yeah, these are the guys that I was telling you about." And Arno, as we determined, simply based on the image, clearly has to sound like Sam Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say that. I was absolutely going to say that.
Yep. He's like, "Yeah. So you're the one holding this dirtbag's leash."
I'm trying to think of who Arno reminds me of.
Sam Elliott.
Oh, I don't know who that is, but probably that's who it
You,
is
you,
that I'm thinking about.
you know who that guy is. You just don't know the name. That's the thing. You know him.
I'm gonna Google him right now.
And then you're gonna go,
Mayor Wild West.
yeah. As soon as you see that, it's gonna be yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can't mistake the voice and the face, but you could forget the name.
Right. Okay. So he is
Who
asked.
was? I think it was Loophole that was wrangling the
Puggles? Yeah, I guess it
Puggles.
wasn't it?
My brain will not let go of Pugsley.
Well, you can call him Pugsley. I don't mind.
Well, I guess I can be the nicknamer in this case.
Now, where's Pugsley from?
Adam's family, I think. That's the
Adam's
brother.
family. Yeah.
Oh, that's where it is, yeah, obviously. Duh, I'm getting old.
Obviously. Right. Loophole was the one holding his leash.
Kind of reluctantly, Loophole will say, nice work, Puggles.
Now you want to say it too, don't you?
I do. I nearly did.
And Arno's like, after the week I've had, I come home and I find this dirtbag, this lowlife, snooping around that junk heap. They call home, and I am not in any mood to deal with this garbage. So, what the hell do you want?
Actually, what the hell did we want?
If I recall,
He
was
the
looking
coyote that was working for Hobbs.
Yeah, it's in the campaign notes that Bronchi shared.
Yeah. And I'm breezing through it. Yeah. Okay, so we're looking for we're trying to get him to tell us what he did with the major. Got it. Carry on.
Well, Loophole's not a talker, so he's going to be deferring to Bosco. If Loophole talks, he's likely to get an instant bad reaction, so... Which he's okay with, because he can shoot his way out of those.
Usually. All right. Well, somebody's going to need to talk.
I'll just look angry to match Arno's vibes.
Is Bosco talking and maybe not knowing that he's not talking?
Oh shit. Yeah. You
Okay.
guys couldn't hear me.
No.
Sorry. I was pressing the wrong key. Sorry about that. I said I feel like I don't mind. I mean Bosco could do it. I'm just not sure what questions, me as a player, what questions to ask him. I feel a little bit lost with Arno.
This
It was
guy
tweaks.
was the guy that helped the major escape the city. So this guy will know where he took her, or where she might be.
Um
And he's
Major
probably not going to
Vanguard.
want to give that up real quick either.
Okay. So I was saying that I have two options, I guess. I could be nice guy or I could be bad guy. I do have diplomacy, but I've also got intimidation and interrogation. How do you guys think we want to go?
Might be
Well,
unwise to be rude to him, I'd say.
he is a smuggler. He is a people smuggler.
So we speak the same language.
True.
I have.
And who knows? You may want to use him down the road.
Well, let's do this. I could always start out diplomatic, but if he doesn't cooperate, then we can change tactics.
Now I'm kind of wondering if there doesn't need to be a savoir-faire smugglers.
I figured that'd be like the savoir-faire mafia thing, but I can
Well,
see it being different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that one. Yeah, I have savoir-faire, criminal, mafia, and I have streetwise. I mean, I have all those kinds of the skills, pretty much whatever needed.
Yeah. Given that he works for Hobbs, it's mafia is not inappropriate.
I guess we could try the angle. Word on the street is that you were the one that smuggled Van to
Yeah.
help out.
Okay, so let's do this. So I will try diplomacy, but pretty much direct. Say, look, we're both smugglers. We know how this works. Let's just cut to the chase. Help us out. But obviously, using diplomacy and see if he can relate to that.
I feel like he might appreciate that.
Like, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. You know what we're trying to do. I'm a smuggler. You're a smuggler. I know you're trying to protect your clients. This is for a good cause. Whatever. It's a just, et cetera, et cetera. And if he doesn't go for that, then maybe we have to grease the wheels a little bit, grease the skids. Maybe the money will make. Maybe money will make him
Mhm.
talk. And then if not, then we can go down other routes.
All right.
A little more.
Well, go ahead and
I
give me
guess-
a diplomacy check. Or you're going to say
Uh,
Rocky?
I said, I guess you could also go the route if he's like hesitant to give her up. Just say that this piece of shit Imperial was, has caused all sorts of grief and whatever for everyone here on Fandine. No one's going to really look down upon you if you give up a little bit of information about her, and will at least be discreet. You go that route as well.
Yeah,
Try
so
and
actually,
draw on some sympathies that giving her up is not a bad thing, because she was she's a shit Imperial.
That actually is a good idea and gives me an idea in terms of game mechanics. Rigel, if I can use one of my abilities to try to assess the situation and kind of see where I think, he might be leaning towards so that we can push that button, go through that in that angle.
Okay, what are you thinking about using here?
Maybe it's not my best skill, but how do you say it? Savoir faire, savoir faire,
Savoir-faire.
mafia, or streetwise, or maybe just, this. Yeah, those are the ones I'm thinking. One of those. I would say body language, but I'm not so good at that.
Yeah, I think
just
streetwise probably makes the most sense since you're both smugglers. So you may have actually possibly crossed paths in the, or just may have heard of the dude.
all right. So I rolled in the box. Oh, I thought I rolled in the box. I guess
Yeah,
not.
that's fine. By 2. So let's see. I should probably double check how that's written. Make sure I didn't tell you wrong, because that would be totally appropriate.
Yeah, and then just what I'm trying to do is just like I said, just trying to get an idea. Do I think he's more like good cause? Do I think he's more like, hey, money? Or do I think he's more like, hey, she's a traitor or whatever? And then I want to push that angle when I interrogate him.
All right, streetwise. This is the skill of getting along in rough company. Blah blah. Let you learn where illegal action is, which local cops and bureaucrats can be bought, and for how much. That's actually something I hadn't noticed before. The and for how much. I will say that Arno is, what is this? Judge approachability. Perception based. Would that have changed your streetwise by anything if it had been a perception based? It
Let me
might
just
not.
check. Streetwise is IQ, and my IQ and perception are the same.
Okay. Yeah. So in that case, he looks really, really rough right now. Like he's been living really hard for the last couple weeks, or days, not weeks. He looks really, really tired. He looks very filthy, and such like that.
And grumpy.
And grumpy. In fact, it's pretty damned early, and he's already started in on the alcohol. So he's had a rough time of it of late. You're probably guessing, and based off of the fact you got the by 2, the streetwise, he has been around a really long time. He was running this same sort of job when the Trade Federation was in charge.
Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to think about what all that means. I think it might give me like a +1 to my diplomacy roll, but I think I see he's tired. He probably just wants to get he. This probably maybe wasn't like the best deal that he's ever done, or whatever. He's probably getting.
Uh-huh.
He did this job, and it's like not going easy for him. I don't know. Like it's kind of what I'm thinking. What you're saying.
That's probably a pretty good guess.
So maybe my diplomacy angle will be, look, give us the information, and we'll just kind of help clear you from this mess, and we'll take it from here, like whatever, like something along those lines, like take away the pain.
Or you could just pay him.
Yeah, we can start
It-
with the diplomacy.
Is that what he was thinking? Is that what I thought, that he maybe he's trying to get paid? I mean, we could pay him either way, standard rates. But yeah, should I roll diplomacy?
Yeah, go ahead and do diplomacy.
In the box, I can try doing that.
We keep calling it the box,
The triangle of death. Sorry, the eye.
the dice tower, the eye of
What?
doom.
What do people call the Clone Wars in
The Clone
universe? I mean,
The
do they
Clone
actually
Wars.
refer to it as that?
Yeah, if you recall, Luke
That's
actually
true.
asks, "You fought in the Clone Wars?"
I figure it might be like the 7-Day War or 7 Years War or something like that, where everybody has a different name for it.
No, it's generally the Clone Wars. All right, so it probably seems that being straight up and upfront about your goals and objectives was probably the way to go, because he's like, yeah, I'm aware. A couple days, well, hell, almost a week ago, got a contract to smuggle someone out of the city, given some specific coordinates here on Fantine. Didn't realize it was that bitch Vandergraaf until I met her at the hotel. If I'd known that, I'd have told Hobbs to go juggle rocks, preferably some radioactive ones.
I
I've
wish
got
I
no
could
love
see
for
that.
the Empire. I ain't got no love for the Empire. Even the 3/4 of my job is making them look stupid. Anyway, by then it's too late. Hobbs had already paid me, so I got them out, and we traveled west into the Deadlands. I remember when that territory was just the Badlands. Then Trade Federation started dumping toxic waste there, and now it's the Deadlands. And those blasted Republic troopers lit the whole damn thing on fire, and he like looks at Loophole when he says that. Them, yeah, him and or him, Vandergraaf and her Chani girlfriend. Anyway, about a day into the trip, a couple hours before we reached the coordinates, Vander Crazy, her and her Chani girlfriend tried to shoot me in the back. And I wasn't having any of that crap. One doesn't get to be my age without being prepared for that kind of nonsense. So I ejected their asses and ditched them in the Deadlands. I'd hoped that they die there, but next day some bucketheads on speeder bikes nearly caught up with me and lost most of a blasted day hiding from them. Best guess is Vander Crazy or her Chani girlfriend reached the coordinates after all and sent the imps.
Damn, that's a hell of a story there, Arno. That certainly beats my experiences with smuggling. Like, you need me to buy you another drink?
Well, definitely won't say no to that.
All right, so we're at the cantina. Shay, where are we? Sorry,
Yeah, you're at the Spaceport Cantina.
the spaceport.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
so like
Spaceport Hotel Cantina.
he'll order another round, um, to keep him talking and happy. Fuck. All right, so he ejected her. She tried to kill him. He's thinking like this is what he's thinking, like, damn. Okay, so he was supposed to help her, but she apparently, presumably, tried to betray him and kill him. What was the motive there? Why not let him get her out? So that's my first question / thought. And then he still got chased at the end, or somebody still came after him at the end.
Yep.
Him or anybody else, you guys have any questions? Whoever's there with us.
Okay. I mean, if we could get specifics about where the ejection occurred, I'm guessing that would mean that we're going to have to go out there and actually chase them down. And the timing on this was a week ago?
Let me consult my calendar.
No, it was like a few days. It wasn't
And
that
can
long
you
ago, but it
Not
was.
opening the thing. Where's it opening?
and who did you say came after him at the end? Was it some other Empire people?
Yeah, some
Imperials?
Imperial guys. Yeah, today is the 13th. He smuggled them out of the city on the 8th.
Well,
Okay,
so it's been
so
a while.
about a week.
And
All right,
then
so
on the 9th is when they tried to shoot him, and he ditched them. According to him, about half a day walk from the coordinates that she wanted him to take them to. And then he lost
Okay.
pretty much all of the 10th hiding from imps.
Maybe if they were carrying anything relevant that stood out, aside from the weapons that they used to shoot him.
Nope, they pretty much had just the clothes on their back.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if the imps were crawling around the area that at the time, that means that either they've already been picked up or they're really dug in somewhere.
Well,
Those
he's not
coordinates that she
entirely
wanted.
sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Those coordinates that she wanted you to drop her off at. Is there anything there? Anything that you know of?
And can you give us those coordinates?
Yeah, I got no idea what's out there. It's smack dab in the middle of the Deadlands and some of the roughest terrain I've ever seen. It's been, he like sits there and he thinks like, damn, nearly 10 years since I even bothered heading out that way. But vague memories of, very rough going, a couple mountain passes that even a Muro couldn't tackle, and some crosswinds that make flying pretty damn stupid. But as to giving you the coordinates, sure, I can give them to you, but I'm not sure how good it'll do you. I saw a lot of those idiots in armor heading out that way this morning when I approached Minerva. Going to be pretty impossible to beat those fellas there. I might be willing to show you some shortcuts. Probably won't get you there first, but definitely get you there about the same time. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Does
I
Bosco have merchant?
need everybody to give me a 3D roll into the dice tower, please.
Okay. Yeah, Bosco does have merchant.
I'll even throw in a nice little discount because a woman blasted my favorite droid.
You say 3D, just a standard 3D or a skill or
Just 3D is fine. That's interesting. I don't know who that was. It just says tower. Who just rolled?
I did.
Interesting. Okay.
For the record, I'm just noticing that the rule set has screwed up the hover graphic on the tower.
And I am noticing that it does not identify who it is that just rolled into the box.
Didn't
Okay.
it show it was me, the last one?
and I rolled like 30 seconds ago.
That is
Well-
very interesting.
What if it's an actual skill roll?
Somebody roll in the box skill roll. That actually shows as with the icon. Interesting.
Huh.
So I got
Oh, so it's just the-
loophole. Yeah.
Just the die roll.
Here, hold on. Let me do this.
While we're doing all of this, when you get a second, Bosco wants to do something. This, he's still trying to smooth things over and keep Arno happy. So, yeah, basically he wants to do like a diagnosis check. Obviously not physical, but just from an observation. this, I could see he's been drinking, all that. I just kind
Oh,
of
right. Medical.
see if I can do some sort of medical diagnosis just from observation and see if I can help him out. Maybe I got some drugs I can give him. I'm just trying to get some more brownie points with him,
We understand. It's always good.
Bribes don't have to be money.
Did we have that table for bribes somewhere?
Yeah, it should be a note.
Found it.
Yeah, I think we had copied it over from the social engineering.
So +1 for a day's income, which is 270.
Yeah, happy drugs aren't on there.
But yeah, so he's actually only going to ask for 1,000 credits up front.
I'm sure we can manage something.
Yep. Well, if you want to get there soon, you better be planning to leave pretty quick. You want to grab whatever gear you think you'll need, and because, well, weather holding, we could probably reach those coordinates in 10 hours.
I want to ask him a couple more questions, actually.
Okay.
Hold on there, Arno. Like, so you said, you got hired by Hobbs to take her to this coordinates and you picked her up and you were taking her there. Why do you suppose she tried to shoot you in the back before you got there and not let you complete the mission?
It's a damn good question. I'd really like to ask her that too, right before I threw her off a cliff.
So you have no idea why or any
Nope.
suspicions.
Nope. They were acting kind of squirrely anyway. Stands to reason, I suppose, when the whole damn city is looking for you.
Did they look particularly distressed or what?
Distressed. I wouldn't say distressed. Definitely looking over their shoulder all the time.
Yeah, who doesn't nowadays, right?
These coordinates that she wanted to go to, did Hobbs know them? Or were you the only one?
I can't answer that. I don't know if she let him know. Based off the way she was saying, talking, I kind of doubt it.
Maybe she wanted to make sure that no one knew where she was at.
Yep, sounds about right. Boy, wasn't she surprised when I hit that eject button.
I bet.
All right, well, Loophole will pay the 1,000 creds.
So, Red, while you're sitting there, or while you guys are sitting there, chatting and such like that, since you don't have a whole lot going on in this, you're like, just, I don't know what you're doing. But can't help but to notice that Puggles is like nervous. Like, I mean, really, really nervous.
Uh-huh.
It's like he kind of keeps glancing to his left and to his right, and then down into his mug of lum, and then looks out, sort of trying to not draw too much attention.
Can I roll a perception test to see if I?
You did roll a perception test. That was what I had you guys roll.
Oh, all right, great.
I just
So,
didn't want to tell you.
Did you have
okay.
body language?
No, I don't. I don't.
But
Do
based
I
off of the
realize anything?
yes, based off
Aside,
of the result of your roll, because holy cow, you have a high perception. I mean, it's absurd. Uh, as you realize that he's kind of looking sort of nervous and glancing around, um, you will sort of realize that there's a handful of really sketchy looking fellows in this cantina that seem to be like trying really hard not to be noticed, while at the same time slowly inching themselves into some, let's say, advantageous positions.
hmm.
Are they all really beefy and sort of very serious looking?
Well, they're wearing raggedy clothes. Well, I won't say raggedy clothes. They're wearing long coats and, like I said, look kind of sketchy.
Do you know any of your friends there, lad? Or are you as lost as we are?
Right? Who is that directed at?
At Pugsley?
He's gonna
Puggle.
henceforth
Puggle. He's
forever
going to
be
be
known as
Pugsley forever.
Pugsley, isn't he? As soon as you
Puggle.
say
Yeah,
that, he shoves the away from the table really, really hard while shouting, "It's them! You want them!"
you want them? They're telling this to them or to us?
He is shouting towards the, let's call them shooters.
That's
What a
awfully
fuckers.
suggestive.
It kind of is. Like I said, he shoves really hard, scrambles back. Um, none of the because the PCs actually all the PCs succeeded at a perception test. So I was like, okay, they're gonna not be caught by surprise. So Nim, you'll realize that there's a handful of shooters, and all of
Indeed.
them seem to be like now in the process of doing that try to fast draw to bring
Uh-huh.
their blaster carbines out from underneath their jacket.
Okay.
Is this a place where we would have had our blasted carbines, or more like our pistols?
Carbines are probably out, although they managed to get them in here.
Yeah, they're running around like Kyle Reese in the first Terminator.
Right.
Naked?
So they have the long coats, but they've
No,
got
after
the they've got the blaster carbine hanging underneath their arm.
Okay. So Nema's gonna just spring out, kick the chair out of the way, and he is going to vault over that bar and end in a crouch. I imagine he'll lose a point of movement getting out of the chair.
Right. I guess that's what, jumping or dex to
Acrobatic.
okay, that works too. You run over there and do the cool sideways flip thing, because that always looks cool, unless you roll an 18.
In this case, it's a Kong vault off the bar, so hands only. The monkey man thing.
Yep.
Brain, where's my stuff? Blah blah blah. shot. That was a crappy roll, but good enough.
By 2, you managed to do so without falling completely on your face.
Okay, so we will
That's
end in a
downright
crouch.
disappointing. I was hoping you'd fall on your face.
Where? Oh, and I got to do the thing.
Ding,
While I'm
next
doing
turn,
the other thing.
loophole. Does everybody else see the next turn thing pop up at the top now?
Yep.
Or is it just me?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
If you don't like that, you can actually turn it off.
No, I'm fine with it.
Individually, I think. I mean,
That reminds me, I needed to.
What happened to the icons?
Do I not have them turned on? Is it something that got turned off? Let me look. No, it's they're. I see it because I see it on Arno.
You do?
Yeah, I see a crouched thing right there.
I do not.
Okay, let me see if there's something that I have accidentally
see
turned
it.
off.
Really?
no, I see it. You have stunned
Why
and
is
you
he
have
stunned?
seated.
He doesn't have combat reflexes and wasn't paying attention, so he's got that.
Okay.
He's surprised. Let's see. So I am going to doop, doop, doop. Okay, everything should be, mark icons. Yeah, all the icons should be there. I don't know why you're not seeing it there.
I
Giger?
don't either.
Well, I'm seeing them.
Is anybody but me not seeing them?
I see them.
You've got crouched, and Arno has seated and stunned.
I see crouched on them and stunned and
Okay.
yeah, on Arno.
It's
I see
just
that.
me.
Yay!
know
We
why.
found it. We found where the thing was.
Maybe have to enable the preferences. I don't know.
I don't think
So
so.
is
That
this
wasn't
the
my
sort of
insight.
place that we could have, Loophole could have got into with his armor?
Yeah, you're running around wearing a poncho, right?
Yeah, so his armor
Yeah, I don't have a
minus the
problem with
helmet.
that. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that because, those of you who actually do have combat reflexes will likely note that the shooters are at least wearing the carapace chest.
Okay. So Loophole is going to. Do I have fast draw? No, fast drawing is not a thing that Loophole does. Loophole will draw his weapon. And he'll take a step there, hoping to deny people sort of line of sight.
Yeah. So yeah, my question is still, I mean, I got my pistol, but would I have had, I don't know if we're in a place where I would have probably carried my carbine. Just, from a logical perspective. He definitely would have if he could, but I don't know, he doesn't walk around with weapons displayed.
The carbine is probably fine. You can probably hide that underneath some clothes because it's not quite as large as like a straight up rifle. But a blaster rifle is going to be a problem for anybody. So a carbine's probably fine that you could have had that probably the same way these guys have it, where it's like you got a
Yeah.
string on it, and you got the string over your shoulder, and it's hanging there.
All right, yeah, and he's got to hold out a 14.
Carbine's
So like he would.
bulk -3 versus a pistol bulk -2.
Yeah, so it's not that much worse. You just had to log out and log back in there, Giger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. Yeah, so I do not have a problem with you carrying the carbine.
All right. So then, okay, let me look at the map here.
Yeah, it's a proper cantina.
So I forget. Ronka, you're a loophole, right? Wait, which one are you? I got mixed up with the
Loophole.
names. Yeah. Where is loophole? You drew your pistol and you jump back, right?
Just
And
move back.
all right, so let's do the fast draw first. Let's see if I can even get my weapon out. I don't know if there's a modifier for, trying to bring it out from under clothing, maybe like a -2, but I still made it by 3. So potentially I can draw my carbine.
Okay.
Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm the purple circle. So,
Having one of those days.
yeah. All right, NIM, shooters. Well, he's going to do the proper thing and find some cover. So draw and move and find cover. That's what he'll do. Where is that? That's Puggles. Puggles just betrayed us.
He seems
All
to
right,
be a friendly.
I'm gonna get some cover here. I think the only person that could kind of see me is shooter 14, maybe. How do I change the arrow that I'm looking at?
Hold the shift key down and use the mouse wheel. And inevitably,
Okay.
you're going to screw that up at some point and hold the
And I hit.
control key down and resize the token.
Yeah, that's what I always do. Okay, so he
Every
moves
time.
there. He's
You can
gonna.
also hold shift and use your cursor keys.
All right, so yeah, I'll end my turn here, but he's gonna take this corner and crouch down, the one that's the free action that doesn't put him prone. Next round, he's probably gonna try to take aim. So that's my turn.
Oh well. So I guess I'll go here. That gives me half cover. And I'll crouch. And I'll scream. I thought this was going to be a boring day.
Try not to get us blown
Surprise.
up. Bosco yells
No, don't worry.
to Red. Don't try not to get us blown up, but do what you got to
I
do.
forgot. I forgot my Jarok. I'm very sad.
Did you
All right.
forget it?
So looking at these fellows, they don't have fast draw. So shooter 10 is going to spend this round. Basically, he's going to take a step and draw his complete finishing drawing his rifle or his carbine. 11 is going to basically do the same. 13. Hey, there's a dude who just jumped over there. He's going to continue where he's at and finish drawing his weapon. 14 is realizing he's probably not in a great position. So he is going to attempt Successful. He's going to go over there. He basically slid over the bar. 4 is drawing his weapon. 7 is finishing the draw of his weapon. Old man Arno, I needed to see how long he was going to be stunned. Oh, wow. Only 1 round. So he's stunned this round, and I think he gets a IQ check. Yeah, so next round he gets an IQ check to come out of stun. Ding, round 2. Fight.
Wow.
Uggles continues sprinting away.
He's got a high speed.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the hell do you classify this as?
Well, what are you planning on doing?
But I think I'd probably call this a slam. So he landed below the bar in a crouch. He's going to pop back up and vault right back over this side and basically 2 feet right into him.
Is that not like a push kick of some sort?
Well, so
I see what I know what you're saying.
I started with the push kick, and toward the end of it, I think slam is probably the closest thing to it. It might be a flying tackle, but he's not actually. Flying tackle
kick
is probably right. It's just feet first instead of shoulder first.
Isn't that like a flying kick?
Isn't there a technique for that?
Well, flying kick there is, but flying kick is a little different, and it's also karate based. This is purely athletic.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I can go there. That's a slam.
Yeah. So if we
would
do
you
it
end
flying
up prone?
tackle, second.
Sorry, would you end up prone? Is that your intent?
I think that probably would be the end result, yes.
But hopefully so will he.
Ideally, so will he. So first off, I'm going to do the move portion of that. So this will be a move and attack, but that's not penalized with a slam. So
right.
Part of the reason why to do it that way. So I've got plenty of movement here, and I'll need to do the acrobatics. That acrobatics
How does DR apply for that sort of thing?
Well, it'll apply versus injury, but not versus the actual effect of the slam in this case. As far as I know.
So you'll have maybe some knockback potential, and then potentially falling to the ground.
Ideally, he will fall down. Okay, so clear the bar without any trouble, and that will apply as my words acrobatic dodge in case I need that. So I will be in close contact. I will no longer be crouched. Removed. And now the slam itself, which under normal conditions is roll against Dex, Brawling, or Sumo Wrestling. So gonna be probably Dex. Dex will do. Rolling. I believe that was a +4.
Why is it a +4?
For a flying tackle.
Okay, and I get a normal defense.
Let's see. Slam. Foe may block, dodge, or parry, but body counts as a heavy weapon.
He has failed to dodge.
Okay.
By
That
3.
makes it easier. All right, so it's been a while since I've done a slam thing.
It's been a while since we've done a slam thing.
And now that I'm thinking about it, I remember that was simplified in DFRPG, and I don't have that handy. So we'll do it the hard way. Speed. So would you consider this full speed?
Yeah,
Given
how
that I
much?
have not actually stopped.
Yeah, sure.
So that would be that. Hit points are. The hell are my hit points? It's not a different page. Yeah, that's what I thought. 10. So at that point, my collision damage is 1d minus 1. So I believe the way that works is he's going to do the same damage, but it's going to be based on his hit points.
His hit points are somewhere 12.
So it'll be the same, 1d minus 1. All right. And I do not have a thing for that. I will have to remedy
Max
that.
damage 5.
Okay, here's mine.
Okay.
So that makes them even. And
Whoever rolled the lowest damage must make a dex or fall down. If you miss or your opponent dodges, that's just.
If your
Doesn't
damage
say what
roll
happens.
equals or exceeds that of your foe, you must make a dex roll. And what I'm thinking, and may end up regretting later, is I'm going to make you re-roll that.
Yeah, I think you're probably going to regret that, but that's fine.
And one more.
Take the 2.
Better. All right. That makes me beat yours by double.
So what does that mean? That means I need to make a dex check or I fall down.
So, you knock him down automatically if you roll twice his damage or more.
Then never mind. He is now prone on his butt.
I believe we are both prone.
He wasn't expecting this blue-headed guy to lunge out of nowhere and do that. That's crazy.
All right, so I'm going to add supine.
Is it supine?
Well, I guess, yeah, both of us would be. That's head up.
All right.
And probably a couple of, or at least a hex or two back from there.
Okay, the intent is to crouch and move there. Is Loophole able to get some partial cover from the table and such?
Sure. Yeah. There's a little bit of cover. It's not going to be great, but it'll be a little bit of cover. And I need to remember that I can actually move the damn map with the arrow keys.
So would that be considered light, medium,
Light?
very light?
Probably light at the for the time being. Why do you have everybody targeted?
I want to see lines of sight.
He's keeping his options open.
It's like I'm gonna kill them all.
Okay, and then I'm going to be aiming at Shooter 4.
Do I have line of sight on shooter 14?
He's going to have a lot of cover. Yeah, he should have been crouched. Sorry, but I mean, you will have like shoulders and head.
That's fine. I'm gonna take an aim. Let me put my effects here. Oh. Target him. And I'm not sure. Oh, effects. I'm trying to figure out how to add effects. Hold on.
It takes us. It's like we're accustomed to using the modifiers, and it's like nope. Got the cool effects thing.
And then aim. So that's my action.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna quick
Well,
AFK for a coffee.
AFK your token. Right click on the avatar and I think it's AFK.
Yeah,
I should be
Toggle
back.
AFK.
Where do I do that? On my token?
Yeah,
on
well,
your
up,
not
you
on the
right
token,
click.
on the portrait.
on the avatar up at the top.
Oh,
There you
You
go.
can also type /AFK in the chat, and it'll do the same thing.
I should be back before my turn unless everybody goes really quickly.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Oh well, so I'll just spend my turn drawing my blaster and crouching. How do I apply the crouching thing?
Click on effects. That's the second one of the second row, second thing up at the top under tool.
The dude with the stars.
And then you should see effects. It pops up, and find crouch on there and just drag it onto your character.
Oh, how's that?
Under tool, up at the on the right, the you have
I'm looking the wrong
Yeah.
place. Yep.
yeah
Yeah,
have effects.
actually, you don't have to drag it since it's your turn. It'll apply it to you.
I did not know that.
Okay.
There you
Oh,
go.
nice, great. So yeah, I'm spending my turn.
I legitimately thought you had to do always drag it
Oh.
on there. That's cool.
Well, you
all
don't
right.
have to do that.
Yeah, I've learned something. All right, shooter 10 is going to take a step, and all he can see is red. So he's going to aim.
Ooh. How progressive of him.
Well, he doesn't want to have that 14-yard range penalty. Did I turn
Speaking
those
of which,
on or off?
can you actually turn them on?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Combat apply range penalties is set to on.
Oh, but
No,
we're not
you
actually
got to
showing
turn it on
it.
the map. So there's a little
The
grayed
compass
out range
icon
modifier
at the end.
in the toolbar for the image itself or the map.
So I need to unlock it.
So click on it, and then that'll automatically turn on the range penalties. No, you shouldn't have to unlock it.
Player vision, token lock, shortcut,
No, you're looking at
death
the wrong
markers.
place. Up there where you which bar is that? So you got
It's a toolbar.
the title, the bar immediately below that.
Yeah.
And there's a gray icon at the front. There you go.
That's it.
I see. All right, so shooter 10's aiming. Shooter 11 doesn't have. He's going to scramble. What's their move? Oh my goodness, why is it so low? Oh, is it the stupid
Is it low or is it
armor?
normal?
It's probably normal. Plus, armor. Shooter 13 is on his butt. He's going to change posture from supine to the next level.
Might he have dropped his weapon?
I guess that'd be a dex check. He did not, but when he hit, he probably blasted a shot in that direction just because it's funny. Okay, so I guess he's
Kneeling?
Kneeling?
Kneeling
Yeah.
or sitting?
Wow. Okay, I just learned that. That's cool. I can just click on kneeling. I don't have to actually drag. I've learned something today. All right. 14 is spending this round drawing his weapon because remember he scrambled over the bar last round. 4 is going to aim at somebody. Who can he see? I think he's going to aim at Loophole. This is going to be bad for him because, like, you're doing the going at the same time, but you're going to go before him, and you aimed at him too. 7. He's like, damn it. He moves. All right, now Arno, you get an IQ check. You are no longer stunned, Arno. Good job. Now, does he have to do nothing this round? I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, that's all he can do.
But he is no longer stunned. All right. I think it's probably. Yeah.
I think he's out of the combat.
Yep. I was expecting that was going to be the case, but
Okay. Right. So Nim is going to do acrobatic stand. He
Kip
will
up.
just succeed at acrobatic stand and will use his step to get over here.
Congratulations, you successfully kipped up.
I put points in that.
Are you going to, and you should remove
I'm working on it.
Yep. All right, Loophole. Let's see. That guy is going to have very light cover. I think it's very light. Let me double check.
I succeed by 11, so it doesn't matter.
All right. So you ignore his cover. He does not appreciate this fact. 4. Gotta find him. There he is. Can he dodge? Big Money says no. So are you going center mass with your shots there?
Yes.
Why didn't it? Oh, there it is. Duh. Never mind. Oh, that's cool. That's the first time I've seen that where it, I guess it's the second one. It actually states major wound, knockdown. I'm like,
Oh.
cool. So
That's
first
nice.
one applied. Second one clearly is a major wound, and I have to make a knockdown roll. Do they have? Nope.
That's weird. Are you hiding your rolls?
I don't think so.
No, we see his roll.
So that is stunned.
Okay, well, that's a bug.
What's the
'Cause
bug?
it should, if you're not hiding your rolls and stuff, the injury, it should say how many, or not how many, the extra information.
Uh-huh.
Actually,
So
no.
I think the
You see
first
it.
one
So
just
in the chat,
yeah.
chat, you see it, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay. We don't see it, but we see injury applied.
So
that's all right.
you applied that stun to Loophole.
Did I? My bad.
It was his turn.
All right. Got a quick question. I can't seem to add any more modifiers on my combat sheet. So I don't, before I used to have a little plus sign that I can add them. I don't know if that's been turned off for me.
You have to unlock it.
How do I
Click
do that?
at the very top of the
Top.
character sheet, next to the question mark. There's an unlock. Yep.
Oh, I got it. All right, thank you.
Yeah, you missed that whole thing.
Yeah, that's right. This is the first time he's seen this, the revised character sheet.
Okay, so do I still have line of sight to the upper body on shooter 14? Does Bosco have that?
Yes. Yeah. It's probably like shoulders and head. So that is
Half?
He's
cover.
he's doing a targeted attack to the face.
Okay, then that ignores the cover entirely.
Is that a -5?
That would be the -5. Yes.
Okay, so
And
targeted attack.
he does not appreciate you shooting him in the face.
He had 1 second of aim, and then I think with the long arm with the, or can I brace? I think I can brace it because I aim for 1 second and I'm kind
Yep.
of against the little corner there.
Yep.
So that gives me a +1.
Just FYI, that normally requires a ready action to brace it.
Does it? I
An
thought it was
additional?
included in the aim.
Yeah, I thought it
Um,
was too.
Unless you drew a pistol into a two-handed stance, and
He's
in which
got- he's
case a
using a
two-handed
rifle.
stance.
He's using a carbine.
Oh, never mind then.
All right. I forget which modifiers
Future
I added to
reference.
my bucket. So
Well, you're probably
may-
not wearing the helmet.
I may be missing one. So I'm gonna shoot, but let's see.
We have faith in you.
I got a lot of little buttons here. All right, hold on. The little attack button. Okay. All right. So
By 11.
success by 11. So even if I miss some, I'm pretty sure I still hit.
And unfortunately for me, I failed by 4, so I didn't dodge any of those.
How?
So you just shot me in the face 3
Oh,
times.
it didn't include the range, I don't think, unless it was automatic.
Yeah, range -4 is in there. Yeah, I turned that on. Yeah, so it did.
Okay.
So do your damage, sir.
So just roll, right? Let's see. Or
Yep.
3 times? Or does it
Yep.
know now? Does it know
3
how much?
times. Yeah, just 3 times, and then I get to go. Ugh, this ignores my DR.
I got one good one.
Oh, you got 3 good ones because all of that ignores the DR. I think this is going to straight up kill him.
I bloody hope so.
Let's see. This is, make sure this is 14. Where'd he go? 14 is -5 is auto death, right? Or is it -6?
Yeah.
Times 5 HP.
Yeah, minus times 5.
We're actually seeing him as dead.
And now we see him as dead.
Bosco's gonna yell out as he's firing. This is not looking good for you fellas. You might want to leave while you still have a face. Anyways, I'm done.
I'll take aim at number 10. That's all that I can do. Oops, sorry.
Were you not already aiming at somebody?
No, he moved first and then he spent last round drawing the weapon.
Oh.
Yep, I'm slow like that.
All
Sorry.
right, so I had already made or looked this up. I need to check whether. All right, neutral. So this guy is obviously overconfident because he thinks they can pull this out. So let's see here. How do I gotta figure this stuff out. Okay, Act 11. And you are in some cover. Do I not have the cover in here? Holy cow. So do I apply that effect? No.
What do you mean?
Red has some cover, but I don't have it in the modifiers to apply a penalty.
Okay.
So that's going to be -4, I think.
If you're using basic cover, it's just -2.
I do believe he's going to successfully hit unless I roll terribly. Let's see if I can jack up red. Fire! Oh, I forgot the crouch.
Oh no. Well,
Crouched applies a -2 on my shot, I think. That wouldn't have mattered. It's still
Yes.
going to be 3 possible hits.
okay, so I will ask you to reroll because I'm going to use my luck.
I don't want you to do that.
I wouldn't do that. Look at
Why
the
wouldn't you?
skill that he's
Did.
rolling on. He's rolling on a skill of 18. He's going to hit with
Oh,
every single one of those.
shoot.
You're better
Yeah,
off
you want to
Okay,
doing
take
that
that
on
for the
your
dodge.
dodge or something.
Nice catch, nice catch. Yeah, I'll try the dodge part. Ooh, I'm fucked.
You'll be fine. You just need to roll well with the dodge. Do your
You
favors,
need to make it
extra effort,
by.
and all that jazz.
You just need to make it by 2.
Oof. I have an 8 in dodge, so
Extra effort
Extra effort.
gives you a +2.
So you just don't roll shit,
Oh.
which you did.
I'll use my luck then.
Yeah, you can do it. You can add extra stuff to that to improve those.
Yeah, like
Extra effort,
yeah,
die for
I'll
cover,
do the extra. I think
Or
I'll use the
retreat.
extra effort.
retreat, die for cover.
I'll do the extra effort +2.
Okay.
Okay,
Since you are
another 2
actively
rolls.
dodging, that is going to remove the aim.
Mm-hmm.
Better.
All
Yep,
right, that's
that
better.
did it.
That's yeah, I guess it is with a +2. That is success
Yep.
by 2. So just mark off the fatigue point, and you narrowly dodged out of the way of that. That's too bad. I
And I
wanted to
scream.
actually.
And I scream, is that the best you can do, you fucker?
Or
All
something
right.
And
more
then he
Star
kills
Wars.
you next
Shooter
turn.
Shooter 11 also has to check this because. All right, Shooter 11 just saw but based off of where he is at, he just saw this guy up here take 3 shots to the face, and he went, "No, I'm not paid enough for this bullshit."
That tends to do that to people, I guess.
Would blasters being fired inside a building set off the sensors?
Probably.
I guess it depends on how they work.
Okay, so Shooter 13 does not see that because he's basically locked in a nonsense with Nim, so he is going to finish his stand.
So he can do that as a step portion of an attack if he's going to do that. But he can't also move.
So in that case, he is just going to try to shoot you at point blank range.
That sounds like a thing he would do.
And success by 3, so 3 possible hits. As he's screaming like a crazy person.
Okay. We are dealing with a long arm here.
That is
Therefore,
correct. It is a carbine.
I'm going to parry it. And I'm going to do all the things because I really don't want to get hit. So that will allow me to retreat, I guess. Presumably, now that I think about it, that's a bit of an edge case. And the retreat, yeah, where are my defense? It's things. That'll be that. And well, maybe the first time I've ever done this, parrying a melee weapon or a ranged weapon.
No, you've done it before. I remember you doing it before. I
Have I?
just don't remember when.
All right. Well, I parried it.
Because you were the first person to let us realize, oh, you can do that. Cool. Damn it. He doesn't like that.
Well, I'm not here for him to like me.
Or at least for long.
Shooter 4. All right. So shooter 4 attempted to dodge last round after he got shot. So that means he lost his aim. He is also stunned, so he has to come out of stun. First attempt is successful, so he is no longer stunned, but that is all he can do. He's also really jacked up. Number 7. How you doing, buddy? Are you doing good? Doing good? Nah, he's like, I got this. Move and attack. That means I'm going to need to add the bulk penalty. Is bulk on? I do not see bulk on.
You have
oh,
to,
there it is. I see it.
You have to do the thing.
I see it now. -4. And range should auto calculate. So he is going to. Oh, right. You're crouched. Target is crouched. No, that's not as good as I would have liked. Pew, pew, pew at red. And 1 possible hit.
Ooh. All right. Another extra effort. No luck this
Did
time,
he
though.
have a turn yet?
Oh, no, I
Who,
didn't.
red?
Fed camp, right?
No,
No, fed
no,
camp. Yep.
not yet.
That's going to be fun. Let's see how it goes. Ooh.
Woohoo!
Damn.
By the
Whoa.
skin of your teeth.
Oh, God.
So I got a success by 0, and you got a success by 0. So now
No.
there's a big hole in the wall behind you.
No, he's wearing a long coat, and we're gonna walk out of here, and he's gonna see he's got a bunch of holes in it.
Shanghai Nights, right?
So Arno, recognizing that blasters are going off all over the place, is finally diving out of his chair. And he's going to draw his blaster. He's got like one of those old DL-44s. Speaking of, with regards to your question there, Ronky, you asked whether that would blasters would probably set off the alarms outside or something like that. More importantly, as the round is starting to flip over again, you will all hear and feel a very loud boom from outside. That definitely is some sort of explosion.
Okay. Would that explosion match the size of the crybaby we created?
Oh no, this is quite a bit larger.
Okay.
Red feels left out now because of the
Well,
explosion.
day's not over yet.
What did you do, Red?
Yeah, everybody looks at him.
Unfortunately, nothing.
It wasn't me.
Don't look at me. I'm getting shot.
Okay. Nim is going to turn and run behind this corner. And if the GM will allow it, we'll do that as a move and ready and pull out his blaster pistol,
Dex check.
which will be Dex -2.
Yep.
And shot. Good shot.
Easily done. So something that for the loophole. Do you have combat reflexes, loophole?
I do.
He is definitely going to be able to tell that shooter 4 is very jacked up, and his shots, loopholes, previous shots. That dude is like probably clinging to consciousness. Don't know if that's going to change what he's going to do, and he also is going to be aware that there's somebody here who is shooting at Red.
It's funny that he is serious, but in the combat tracker, the series is green. That's funny.
It's healthy. Oh,
I
who?
see orange.
Shooter 4? He's orange.
Wow, I see him as green in my combat tracker.
Yeah, I got
That's
that
funny.
as well. It says serious, but it's green.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a bug.
Yeah, I don't see that stuff in the combat tracker. It'll be interesting to play and see that stuff.
I expect there's a breakpoint in the rounding on that.
No, it should show the text. Well, previously the text color did change, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It probably still does. I think it's just in between the where it goes to serious and when it goes to orange.
Well, if the little pip on the token itself has changed color, or calculated has changed color, then it should change color in the tracker. It's just something's broken.
Okay, well, something's broken then.
Sorry, wrong key.
No, that's good.
He's used to it.
Need to fix the bugs. All right, so he's jacked up. I think there's a rule where you can kind of maintain your aim if you're not moving and stuff. You get like half accuracy. Something like that.
How does that work, Giger? You've used it. It's a follow-up or something like that? And naturally, Giger's not responding. Oh, he's AFK.
He's AFK.
Of course.
All right, so the guy is jacked up.
He's wobbling, and you can almost imagine a disembodied voice telling you to finish him. And as I did state, there was this titanic boom outside. In fact, the ground is probably still slightly shaking because 1 second combat rounds. Hey, good. Giger's back. There's a rule about follow up. It's like if you aim and you don't move, how does that proceed? How does that work?
Okay, so the deal is you have to be firing one shot.
Oh,
it has to be rate of fire 1, and then if you do a follow-up shot after that, you can claim follow-up, and then you get half act for that.
Okay, so it wouldn't have worked in this case because loophole fired 3 times.
Roger.
So shoot a 7 from there.
He
Can I
will
see?
have some cover.
All right. What level of cover?
Yes, that's probably going to be. It's in the effects dummy.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way to do
Yeah,
pendant cover.
to you, to that person. Yeah, that would be cool, but I have no idea how you do it.
Nope.
And you're crouched.
He is not crouched. Shooter 7.
So I'm at -5 to my skill. You get your laser targeting automatically, don't you? On every
Well,
attack, you don't need to
free
aim.
movement.
yes, it is a skill bonus, not an act bonus.
I've got 50-50 chance of hitting this guy that's giving you grief. Let's do it. All right. I'm gonna use my luck, actually. Let's do it like this. Yeah, I'm gonna use my luck.
That's an interesting way to do it. And I've already determined how this party dies. All of you are overconfident.
Well, that's true.
So all of you are like, we got this, and it's like, you're Captain America at the end of Endgame, where it's like you can do this all day. All right, Shooter 7 is going to try to dodge that.
Yeah, I'll take the one that hits by 2.
And Shooter 7 fails to dodge. Okay, so that's going to be damage followed by major wound knockdown. That is really, really handy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, thanks, loophole.
Woo, fail by 3. So that means this fellow is stunned.
Do something about it, Red.
Yep, I intend to.
Bosco wants to take a step and aim at number 4.
He probably is not going to take the step because Loophole is actually shooting through that hex that you are stepping into.
Yeah.
I'm crouched. We're a trained, cohesive unit.
Yeah, we don't have the teamwork perk. We really should look into that, by the way. He's
Doesn't
also
that
crouched.
only apply for auto fire?
Huh?
I thought that moving through line of fire only applies when you're doing auto fire, not like single shot.
It's
Friendly
not
fire.
that he's going to be automatically attacked. It's that if Red misses, he will also be attacked.
Oh, right. Let's see.
But I
thought
just
because he was
saw
moving
I
through
saw
my line
Lupo
of fire.
Lupo
Yeah,
already
you did
shot.
see Loophole do that.
So I saw Lupo go bap 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 bap, and then I'm like moving, and then I take a step forward. Unless you're saying everything's like at the same time.
Yeah, I
Ish.
think it is close to the same time. But yeah, it's potentially doable. You're crouched. Unfortunately, so is Loophole.
You want me to do like a fright check or something like that? Because I think Bosco is looking at it like I just saw him fire, he stopped firing, and then I'm going right after. But if
Sure.
not,
Let's
then I will.
do it. Let's go that way. That kind of maybe sort of works, I guess.
You mean the fright check?
Yeah.
Uh,
I need you to roll an 18,
I
so
will.
you pass out. You go, ah!
Just to muddy the waters a little bit, we are using weapons out of Ultratech, and Ultratech, they always include the smart gun electronics, which means there is a gun cam, which means you don't have to actually pop out around the corner.
Well, but this is Star Wars.
If you have the HUD, I don't have the HUD.
Well, we haven't had that conversation, I don't think, as to whether or not those apply. So
can I make a? Well, no, that would also put him through that line of fire.
carry on.
So you're saying I can't run across at all?
Oh, you
Like-
probably could. I mean, you could do like the way they handle it with swords, at least in the old swashbuckler thing, is you could do like a dex check to avoid getting hit or something like that. That's something GM might allow if you want to do a little ninja roll.
But if let's just say I fail that and I do get hit, but he's already hit the bad guy and he's down, are you going to go back and say, "Oh, bad guys now can't be
No,
touched"?
I would probably go with the one round that he did not hit the bad guy with, and see if that could potentially hit you, which would be bad.
Well, since he's only doing single fire though, semi-auto, it's not a
I stand
continuous
corrected.
stream.
I did not realize that Loophole was doing one shot. I thought he was doing multiple shots.
Well, he was. It's just semi-auto. It's not full auto. Or I thought it wasn't.
No,
Wait,
it's only
yeah.
semi-auto.
Now I'm kind of confused because your first shot there, Loophole, was 3 shots, and then the next 2 you have as 1 shot.
No, that's just for the damage.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. I had to scroll up a little bit more. Yeah, we can go with the your previous idea there, FX, where it's like a fright check to see if it's like, oh man, there's a lot of blaster fire going there. Do I want to brave it?
Yeah, the reason I said that because I remember reading that in I think it's in
Tactical
Action
shooting.
series or somewhere where it says like normal people wouldn't go out when there's gunfire unless they did some sort of fright check.
Yeah. So go ahead and do
Okay.
that. And
Is that
if
just a will?
Yes. Do you not now? Let's see. Let me check. Double checking some stuff. You had combat reflexes, so technically that would have. Oh, right, capped at 13, so it's successful. So yeah, you can step and aim. Of course, it's going to be really funny if Shooter 4 just sort of passes out on his turn.
Oh, he's a serious.
Yep.
Why is it showing green here? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Look at the pip on the icons themselves, on the tokens.
Pick a different one. I'll pick 10.
Oh well, I
Same
guess
thing.
it's hard for me to shoot at number 7 now, right? Without hitting Bosco.
Well, you could actually stand up, and then you'd be shooting over him.
And number 7 is prone, right? Is what we said.
7 is stunned. He's not
stunned.
prone.
Oh, I thought he.
Well,
Okay.
he didn't put prone on there.
User
I
disconnected
thought he said
from your
knockdown.
channel.
Oh, are we back to having the comms
Someone
problems?
disconnected. The GM left us.
Yeah, his mic screwed up.
Yeah, well, we're getting all. Maybe we do need that teamwork perk because we're all like
Yeah,
in this little tight formation.
yeah. This is one of the reasons why you have that. Yeah, he only has stunned on there, but stunned is normally also drop prone, so it depends. He didn't put it there, so he may have just forgotten. He may be prone, in which case he's probably not a super big threat.
So Bosco's just getting in the way of everybody here.
Yeah, maybe.
I think if I could retcon it, I'm just gonna do something different, just for the purposes of
I would aim at number 10.
believability or whatever. And then maybe I'll just run over here.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I think
Because
it will
I
be
guess,
fine. It
yeah,
will be fine.
I got 2 people behind me shooting, but
Yeah.
I figured
Oh, I
we'd
could
all
see
be
that,
doing.
though.
I thought we'd do some sort of leapfrog. I'm boom. I got, I'm here, and then the 2 people behind me can like move forward closer instead
Does
of
Bosco
hunkering
have
down.
acrobatics?
You know what you should do?
He does.
Since you are actually
User
moving,
joined
you
your
might as
channel.
well do a move and attack
Yeah.
at number 10. You might get lucky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I'm gonna retcon it, that way I'm not in front of red or loophole, then I will do a
Probably
move and
good
attack.
Okay.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. My comms just stopped working.
So yeah, if that works, that way I'm not in front of these guys, and we'll just figure that question out later.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So range is auto calculated, right? Okay.
Yep. So you have
I-
to hit the bulk penalty.
Does this guy have any cover? Let me see. Shooter 10.
Not
Bosco
really.
wasn't gunslinger, was he?
No, we don't have any gunslingers.
No, but I have CQB. All right, so let me just fire. Here we go. Ready, set. And I got my luck if I need it.
It doesn't seem like you do.
Check my numbers there if anybody wants to check. But it looks like I hit a couple times. Potentially.
Okay, so number 10 doesn't want to get hit. Unfortunately for him, he got hit
Mm-hmm.
like
Forward
3
declared.
times apparently. So give me some
And-
damage there, bro.
And then so he was crouched. He stood up. It's a free action. He moved. I don't know if I could crouch again, another free action in the same round, or if not. But you let me know.
Yeah, I think you can only do 1.
So if you can only do 1, then he's probably standing up again because he had a
Yeah,
run.
makes sense. Luckily, you're still going to have at least a little bit of cover because, that it's a bar. It comes up to your waist.
And I can't take off the aim for some reason on my character.
Done.
And these were all center of mass shots.
That
Oh,
is
wow.
way too many.
Oh, what the heck?
Did you have
Yeah,
I don't know
multiple
how
if
that
you
people
works.
single
selected?
click.
You had red selected as well. He doesn't like you, Red.
Oh,
He's trying
hit
to
me.
kill you.
I knew it. I'm paranoid now. I know why.
Damn, that first one puts him at 0.
I'm trying to remove red, but for some reason it's not letting me. I'm clicking on him.
You can clear your targets. On the top of the map, there's an option there to clear targets.
Oh, never mind. I got it.
Okay.
You want to use
So
the first 3 shots, 24,
no,
24,
no.
18?
I was able to just say ignore the ones that he did to Red and do the ones that he did to the other guy.
Oh, that's why he shot 6 times?
Yeah, or why he did 6 damage. Yeah, because you had 2 people targeted, so it went damage twice, damage twice, damage twice.
Oh,
Okay,
interesting.
so this
Yeah, it helps.
guy takes a bunch of rounds.
So does that mean I only need to roll once? And it does it 3 times because I hit 3 times?
No, you had 2 different people targeted, so each time you rolled, it rolled twice, one for each target.
Oh, damn it.
One of
I
them is
wish
a
I had
vital
seen
strike.
that. That was. Okay.
Oh, I see. It says red damage, shooter 10 damage, shooter 10
Yeah.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he had to make 3 death checks with that, and the second one he failed. So
It
he
seems
goes
to be
down with
going
the,
ill for these guys.
Now I get to shoot number 7 then. Finally.
Well, yeah. Oh, GM, was
Yep.
number 7 actually prone?
7? No, he was stunned, but he's not prone. He failed his damage check by like, or not damage check, but the knockdown by like 1 or 2.
Okay.
So he gets a -4 on defense.
Right.
So
For stun. Yeah.
yeah, so I succeed by 4. So this should be what, 3 hits?
You succeeded by 0 according to this. Ranged.
Oh yeah, the stun is already applied, right? Or isn't? No.
He's going to take that shot.
Oh, anyway, I'm rolling damage.
All right,
Huh.
apply that.
What is the 1?
Yeah, I was just looking
Great.
at that.
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
have
What's
no
that?
idea what that is.
Sorry, the what? Who?
The
Yeah,
1
there's a
is
grayed out
grey.
1, but it shouldn't even be there because it's 45.
4d6R?
Oh, huh. Wonder what that is.
Yeah, funny.
You should probably fix that.
Let me hold on. Let me just test something.
Well, he's not unconscious, but he's
Okay,
not in a
I'll
great
clear this.
way.
I'll clear the target. Just re-roll to see if the gray thing vanishes. Just a second.
Right, yeah, I'll just ignore it.
Nope.
No, it's
Yeah,
still
you've
there.
got a. I think it's no. Yeah, you got
You have an
burn.
R.
You've got
What is
burn
the
and
R?
sur. You got burn and surge on there, but you've got a comma in between them. Don't put the comma there.
Okay.
I'm just curious why it does that.
No idea.
Is that something we could utilize?
Like, hit
Let me
location.
try again.
Uh huh.
Oh, yep,
Yeah.
that solves it. Good spotting, Gigaman.
So it did separate rolls. I'm just going to do a test. Hang on. Carry on.
His curiosity will get the better of him.
All right. So that guy rocks back from that shot. He does not fall, but he is definitely in a bad way.
What a stubborn bastard! Seriously,
Well,
just die already.
yeah. This guy
They're
has
not
realized
None
armored.
all grayed out.
Are they armored in the torso? Have we been able to tell that?
Yeah, they're wearing like carapace armor on the torso.
What was the result that
Uh,
you see in the damage applied to Shooter 7 from Loophole?
Damage 1, type EXP, hit location torso, injury 0.
yeah, everything's grayed out. All your dice is grayed out.
Huh.
That's weird. I'm going to have to investigate that. So Loophole's damage on 7. Just drop those. The comma seems to have some sort of effect.
Shooter 13 is thinking he's got it now. He's got this big old blue-headed guy.
Might
Pew, pew,
speaker pop out.
pew. He missed anyway with the bulk penalty. So he came around the corner and he was blasting away and it peppered that wall. And now he's in a bad state that he doesn't realize.
Okay, you said they were in carapace, and that's obvious.
Especially to you because you're like right up there. It's clearly they had like like a sweater or something, some sort of thing to try to semi-conceal it. Didn't do a great job though. Whew, he's barely conscious.
That's interesting. The colour is being correctly applied to Shooter 7.
But not Shooter 4.
Yeah.
That is odd. Oh man, can he stay conscious? He cannot. He thinks it's a good idea to take a nap. All right, so old man Arno has his blaster out. Can't see anybody to shoot, damn it. So outside, we had the explosion. You will definitely hear because that one guy way over here who ran away clearly exited the door or exited through the door. And you will definitely hear the sound of blaster fire outside. A lot of it.
Uh-huh.
All right, Nim.
Well, oh, actually changed my mind. That's now that's kind of.
And I know you'd
That's a
said
bit cheeky.
previously that you were like, seriously thinking about building up and buying Daredevil. I think he's being very Daredevil-y, so yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just spent a bunch of points. So I have a problem here because my my holdout blaster is one shot. It's not semi-auto. Otherwise, I would probably give it a little bit more. But yeah, my chances are not particularly good with this shot, but I'm not going to bother trying to shoot through his torso armor. So, shots on goal and hope to God. Brannigan. Shot that one's. I haven't actually used this yet. Oh, that's no good. Somebody vamp for like 2 minutes.
Nope. Moving on.
Well, he's going to take a step anyway.
Unfortunately for me, yeah. That is what I was wondering about. I'm like, oh no, man. So he's definitely going to have some cover from you there, Loophole. It's probably going to be substantial cover.
So
I don't know
Loophole
what
is going
heavy is.
to stop crouching.
Oh, right.
And he's going to... Oh.
He's probably fine. Oh, you got the
So
thing
what
in
sort
the
of
way.
cover?
That's probably at the very least medium.
Yeah, I think there were spaces in between all those
There are
bits and bobs
spaces
there.
in there, but regardless, I suspect any missed shots are gonna, cause things to explode and catch on fire. Which is good. You guys haven't burned any stuff down or enough stuff.
That's true.
Down.
So it'd be -3 plus what's the... That's -3 cover, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to be -6, -4. I'm going to be -10 all up. I'll need a critical to hit. Damn it. Step and aim.
Well, you never know.
Loophole is...
Bosco may shoot him.
Loophole will shout out to the dude. He'll sort of use some distinguishing feature. You there in the red hair, or whatever's distinguishing about him. So Loophole will shout out, "You there with the red hair. We've got you covered. Surrender now." I'm just taking aim.
Oh, I absolutely forgot to mention this. Nim, up close, you recognize this guy. He is one of Hobbs' shooters.
Uh-huh.
He's a troubleshooter, He seeks out trouble and shoots it.
Bob? You?
Nothing personal, Nim.
It feels kind of personal.
All right. What's Bosco doing there, FX?
Did he mess up his comms again?
Yoo-hoo.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Hitting
I
the
was
wrong
here,
button again?
No, I just had my daughter's here, bothering me a little bit.
Kid aggro.
Okay. Kid aggro. So, but yeah, so we'll keep it simple. From where he's at, Bosco sees shooter 7. Is he prone? Or he's not prone.
No, but he's definitely wobbling.
Well, he's because it says unconscious. That's why I thought he was feeling.
Oh, right.
But
Yeah. Never mind. He is. He went down.
so he sees him on the ground. Shooter 4 is like the only one that he really can kind of see, right? So he's gonna move and attack.
He is probably aware of 13
13.
as
Where's
well
13?
because that he's up there because
Oh,
that guy was scrambling after Nim and that was in front of your line of sight.
okay. All right. Yeah, he's still just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move and attack.
Who's he shooting at? 4? Yeah.
Yep. And then he'll go after help Nim if necessary. So yeah, center mass. So let's see, firing. Potential hits.
Let's see if he can dodge that with his amazing dodge score. That's a big fat no.
Wow.
By 6, he failed. So he's going to eat them all.
I'm gonna do this chest roll first. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't look like anything happens there. Oh, but sorry, wrong one. I'm like, why am I only getting 11?
Wow.
So third.
Why?
Ooh, did it
That
do
first
right?
one, all of those are he's going to straight up die. I just know it. Oh, he didn't straight up die.
Where's my ammo? So that's
He's at
9
minus
shots.
4 XP. Let's see. 1. No, he's dead.
Oh,
Never mind.
killed him.
Like, hey, he didn't straight up die. Yes, he did.
Free action. He's gonna crouch.
This didn't end well for
Um,
my poor shooters.
I guess I'll just move.
I've been getting good rolls.
Yeah,
Yep.
don't move in front of loophole though.
Yeah. I'm. Hopefully, I have cover here, and yeah, I'm not also in the line
So
of
you're going to
sight.
need to do a acrobatics or
Dex check.
dex check to go over that without
Dex.
face planting. I want you to face plant, please.
I can use my luck, so hopefully it won't happen.
He's got to haul his old ass over that bar.
Yep, managed to.
He did it Dukes
Enough
of Hazzard
ATM.
style. Slide across the thing.
There you go.
All right. I think this is the only guy I have that. Yeah, he's the only guy because the other dude who's on board is unconscious. All right. Well, let's see what I can do. Can I hit Nim? Pew, pew, pew. 3 possible hits.
All right.
Well, on the bright side, your luck is recycled now.
I have noted this. So, once again, feverish.
Careless Scream.
Also, acrobatic. So, time to do my Neo impression.
Ooh.
And Jesus, I'm glad I'm good at it.
I know, right?
All right, and so that is 2 additional. I ought to be okay, he says cautiously. All right, dodge. Here we go. Good enough.
Success by 2. That means all 3 of them missed. What does his acrobatics dodge look like?
I think in this case he's kind of doing a shoulder roll. So he's leaning to get out from under the barrels. So he kind of shoulders into it, rolls and kicks back up. I guess he'll end up in the same hex somehow. Don't ask.
Yep.
And
Let's see.
all the while he's like, "Come on, Bob!"
Boss says to shoot you, so I'm gonna shoot you. Stand still, damn it. Oh, Arno is like, shh, come in here and shoot at me.
He pulls a rocket launcher out of his pocket, blows up number
No,
13.
no, he's got the big old DL-44. And let's see, what is the thing? Isn't there like a rule about putting a weapon to? Oh wait, no, this guy's unconscious. That means he's on the ground.
If it comes
He
up.
is, yeah. He's
Yeah,
just gonna come
go
up
ahead.
there and go bang, 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 and shoot the guy a couple times.
Come on, we can talk about this. So he is going to step that direction and hopefully not be in somebody's line of fire. Not that he can tell. And this time he's going to shoot him in the arm. Ideally the trigger arm. Because that's easier than the face. And probably not armored. Probably.
I believe that is correct. Let me look.
Shot.
Yeah, the light clamshell is what they've got, and it's just torso.
Shot and hit.
Failed to dodge.
Bam.
Wait, why is that -1? No, that should have been a success. Why did I have? Oh, I had some other stuff. So he managed to dodge it.
Well, re-roll then. There.
There you go.
Take it.
They fail by 2. So he did fail to dodge.
Let's see. What's the damage on this thing? That is, it's pretty meager. I'm going to go ahead and roll the arm. The arm. Uh-huh. Good call.
Well, that's a crushing attack.
Okay. Damage, which I guess I haven't rolled on there. Oh, that one does have a stun setting.
Yes, I added stun to all of them.
That would be why.
That's why you'll note I also added at the end of those. It's like see sonic stun, whatever.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I shot him in the arm.
The arm, and
that's his good hand.
no
that should be his good
DR,
hand.
no DR, major wound, crippled arm, knockdown. That's the wrong button. Okay, so made the knockdown, but crippled arm. Is that an effect? Yes, that is.
All right, so unfortunately, when Nim was hoping not to get into anyone's line of fire, he did that.
Hopefully not
Just
in
that with
your
loophole.
Well, hold on. Is it? Oh, yeah, never mind. It is that. Carry on.
Did he drop the weapon? I guess he's got two
Crippled
hands on it, so
arm.
he might not have.
So
Assuming he's two-handed.
yes, he dropped it, because he went at the same time that Loophole went pew pew pew.
Well, that should have been 3 shots.
Okay. If all 3 would have hit, then all 3 will hit because he
Success
was
by
facing
4.
away from you.
Recoil is 1, so yeah, all 3 hits.
That's not good for Bob, apparently is his name. Wow, those last 2 kind of sucked.
I guess I should roll the chest.
Yeah. Which means
I'll
I'll
just
have to
roll
do the
3
math
dice.
again.
Yeah, no, none of them were 1s.
Well, that's good because I would have had to do the math again. Unfortunately, I failed by 5 on the knockdown roll. That means he is stunned and unconscious.
Indeed.
In which case, the Shoesteen has now stopped in here.
Okay, so we can hear Shoesting outside.
You can absolutely hear. Well, you heard Shoesteen when the door was opened, and it's probably closing now because you've got the cool whoosh doors, the BioWare doors, if you will.
I take it there's no windows in this place to see out.
Nah, structural weakness. We don't want them in case it gets all rainy and crap.
There's also no back door to this place.
Technically, there is. Door of some sort, and then there's a door that leaves out.
I'm assuming that's a hidden door, though.
Well, Puggles apparently knew about it.
And he probably left it open because he wasn't hanging around.
Well, it probably closes automatically. All right, so you have 2 unconscious guys who are very badly injured. You got 3 that are absolutely dead.
Ah, Bob. I told you
Bob's
this
not
life was going to
dead.
kill you.
He's not dead yet. He
Okay,
might survive
well, still.
unless you shoot him.
Well, I'm not going to help him. Also, it wouldn't do me any good because I only really know Duros. I don't work on pinheads.
Could I perhaps use my serendipity to get some sort of insight into what's going on outside? So if it's like Imperials, we might hear a Imperial walker or something like that would give a hint to who's outside.
Well, Nim definitely recognizes these guys.
Well, I mean these guys, but the shooting outside and the explosion outside.
Yeah, is that something that Hobbs would be capable of, or is that?
Oh, he's
would
capable
we
of
assume
all
it's
sorts
somebody
of
else?
things.
I can't
He is
imagine what
certainly
he'd be blowing
capable
up.
of. Yeah, I don't know what's out there. Maybe the hotel. Maybe the penthouse level of the hotel where you guys
So
chatted with somebody.
Right, we're at the hotel. Okay, so that it was local to the hotel?
Yes.
Or it felt like it?
Yes. Remember the front front wall should be a little bit lower. The actual
Right.
level should be one less than it is. And I think that is where the penthouse area was that you guys were at before.
Okay.
Right now, you're probably like, down here somewhere, in another little building.
Yeah, if this is definitely just like the one in Star Wars, then I assume there are no windows in here. So somebody's gonna have to stick their head out the door and look.
On the bright side, if nobody has a blaster carbine, there are plenty just lying around right now.
Well, that's true. I better save Bob's. He had a nice one. He has a little engraving on it of some kind of skull thing from some creature. I don't know what it is.
But it looks cool. Right. So, what's the plan?
Is
If
it
nobody else does
intimidating?
anything, I'm going to walk up to the front door and try to take a peek.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was going to say I can do that. I'm
Then
on
you go
my
first.
luck. Yeah, I have my luck, and I'm also a daredevil, so that might benefit me a little bit. So I'll very discreetly go and put my head out to see what's happening.
All right. So, outside, it's a little bit of quite a bit of chaos going on. It looks like a whole bunch of dudes that are basically equipped, sort of like these dudes you just shot, are attacking the hotel. And
The
it seems
hell?
like there's some people in the hotel that are shooting back. And also, the
Like
penthouse
security.
level is on fire.
Okay.
What in the name of Chubb is going on out there?
And
Guys,
something
I
else
have
you
good
will
news and
definitely
bad news.
notice. Yeah. And something else you'll definitely notice is overhead, sort of like circling, really wide circle, where it's like, not immediately over the wall compound, are several lat patrol gunships that are Imperials.
Okay, so we have a little bit more bad news than good news, but we can make the best of it.
But it's kind of weird. The imps are not moving to engage. They just seem like they're observing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, we can discuss this oddity later. Maybe we can leg it now.
I'm leaning in that direction. So okay, first off, do we know about that secret door? Or can we assume about the secret door
You can
based on
probably head
Puggles?
back there to investigate, and I guess the secret door is probably open, but
Okay.
the actual door leading outside is likely not open. But that's easy enough to do. You
Right.
just push the button and it opens.
Now, in that direction, would that be outside the hotel complex or would that be opening inside?
It's probably it's at the back. It is likely leading to some like sort of to the wall area, but definitely leading towards the out.
Okay.
But it's not like directly out.
Yeah, I think there's a back door out there.
That might make things easier.
Well, then let's
Okay.
move.
So, apart from Nim, is anyone else looting the dead guys of their weapons?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I can't use anything other than a blaster rifle, but
It's a carbine uses rifle. No, you don't have beam weapons rifle. You have beam weapons
sorry,
pistol.
I meant pistol. Sorry, I thought about pistol and I said rifle. Yeah, I mean it's useless for me, but it's always good to have more equipment.
Well, it's
So
not
why not?
useless. What's your skill
Yeah.
level?
No, very pathetic. It's 13.
Okay, so you got an 11 with a rifle, but you can aim and got the
I have
accuracy.
luck.
You're probably still fine.
Yeah, I'll loot it anyway. I might find grenades. I don't know. You never know.
That would be better. What if they had flashbangs?
They do not have flashbangs. They have ratty long coats, some light clamshell armor. Quite a bit of it has, big gaping, smoking holes in it now. And they had these weapons. And probably several of them have death sticks. I have no idea what death sticks actually do, but
Yeah,
they
let's
seem
not go
bad.
there. Des, not you too.
Yep, there are 3 that are dead, 4 that are dead because Shooter 7's gonna get shot by old man Arno. He's pissed off that he just wanted a freaking beer. These guys came in and started shooting him.
Yeah, no, that's all right. That guy deserved it.
Do we want to try to
I always hated him.
interrogate? Is it
I
worth it?
think we should evacuate.
How do you do? What the hell?
You want to evacuate on their face?
Maybe. Yeah, we know who these guys. We know these guys are from Hobbs, so we got a pretty damn good idea what they're doing here.
And speaking of, Arno is gonna look at you guys and go, "Damn, what the hell did you do to piss him off?"
Well, that's a long story.
I'm new here.
Right. So it sounds
Bosco
like
looks at Bosco looks at Red and like, I'm really disappointed in you.
Yeah, I mean, I still didn't get time to piss off the major crime boss. Sorry.
I was expecting a couple of explosions at least.
Yes, God damn it!
and
I
as he
forgot
says that, you'll hear
my
another
gyro,
explosion in the background just because it's funny.
and I look very jealously in the direction of the explosion.
Yeah, well, the day ain't over yet.
So plans, leg it, and then going after the lady, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna have to find a way to get out of this area. And then we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna track her down, because that's gonna be tough.
Well, Arno's got the coordinates,
Yeah, and I think he
and I
would
believe
probably accept to
Loophole
go with us.
said. I think Loophole said, "Yeah, I'll give you the money for that," and he's all right.
Yeah, well, Loophole paid him.
Well, that means we need to get out of here.
Let's move.
Yep.
All right, so you heading out the back way, and as stated, it's definitely a bit crazy out there. You can see, and it legitimately looks like some crazy firefights going on. It's like, huh, okay. As I stated before, the penthouse suite area, which I think 3 of you, I think it was Nim, Loophole, and Red, were actually at
Right.
yesterday. It's on fire. It looks
Okay.
like something has, blown up there.
Are some of the yeah, okay. This is a thing between Hobbs and what's her name? My brain
Quite
didn't quite
possibly.
make that connection until just now. That was her name?
Um, I also forgot.
Green chick.
Tigar.
Right.
Yep, that one.
All right. Yeah. Escape and evade.
Okay, so how are you planning on doing this? Is this going to be a stealth operation? Are you you're going to plan on climbing something? Are you going to blast a hole in, I don't know, a nearby sewer thing and climb down? Are you going to steal something to fly out of here like a crazy person?
I think stealth is probably going to be our first plan.
I tend to
Unless
agree.
somebody has a better
Same here.
idea.
I don't think we have anything to blow up the sewers, unfortunately. Very unfortunately. So
Well,
I
we can
guess
set up the
stealth.
crybaby, but I don't know if it'll help anything right now.
Even I tend to say no because people are engaged. It's not like they're going to disengage because of that. I don't know. I think stealth is a good one.
Speaking of the crybaby, just thinking that through, it's like you'll probably want to check, and you will definitely be able to tell that it seems like comms are absolutely being jammed.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh. Surprising no one. Okay, so the next question here is, where are we going? So are we trying to get back to the warehouse? I mean, I guess we need to grab all our gear if we're going to go out of town.
Well, we need to get out of here
Yeah.
first. There's that lat. Was it one or multiple lats?
Multiples.
But they're only observing. They're not shooting anything yet.
That is
Uh-huh.
correct, which seems kind of odd because you've seen them move a lot harsher against, minor infractions.
And escaping from this cantina, are we in a location where the lats are actually sort of hovering directly over us, or are
No,
we
they're
able to?
circling. They're not, just hovering up there. They're just sort of like doing slow circuits around the thing.
All right, so we could time our movement so that we're not in line of sight of those.
Yep, probably.
Then let's stealth.
All right, stealth. It is. What is the stealth angle approach? Are you just like staying here? Are you going into the sewers? Are you going up and trying to go over a side of the wall that nobody's seen? I don't want to make any assumptions. I want you guys to make that call.
Okay. If we're looking at the map, so we got to get from the hotel to the warehouse, unless somebody had a different idea.
No, that makes sense.
So, my thinking, can I have a token on the map? Okay. Let me see if this will work. Here's what I'm thinking.
Oops, do I need to turn something off?
No.
No, leave it.
Oh, you're doing a thing. Okay.
Damn it, I can't remember how to make a new waypoint.
You just
Oh.
drag.
Oh, right, okay. Well, hopefully I didn't screw that up. So I'm kind of thinking, I don't know exactly how this works here, but looks like we could potentially cross over there. And something like that might get us there. Assuming you can
I'm
follow that.
assuming that we'll have some special protocol that we follow
Uh-huh.
in an active situation. So, we don't go directly there. We have to go into the
Yeah.
the underground tunnel that goes through here, and yeah.
Yeah, so we've got enough back alleys here, and like he said, we probably have some kind of evac plan that we can use to get here. So something like that. So yeah, just sort of staying in the back alleys where we know we have overhead cover. It should be good enough.
Okay. Let's see. I am going to have everyone make a stealth test instead of a group one. I want everybody to do it. More chances of you guys
So,
screwing it up that way than relying on Nim, who has a crazy high stealth.
In the box.
It can be open because if you thoroughly foobar it, you're probably gonna know. Like that.
oof, I'll use my luck as well now to save myself.
Wow, those are some really shit rolls.
They kind of
That's my
are.
last luck.
Yeah, I think loophole is recycled as well.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, Nim's not able to move as fast as normal, so he's having to stick with you guys, and it's cramping his style.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
you guys are ducking, avoiding like droids, because you've got the various surveillance or probe droid things out there as well. It's like, whoop, gotta hold up.
Okay, so loophole's luck. I got 1 minute.
Yeah, that's close enough. I'm gonna get you there, and then was gonna see something. Yeah, that's good enough. You can go ahead and re-roll it. I mean, it's like 1 minute. Come on. If it's like 4 minutes, then I'll go, ha ha, no, too bad, so sad. Suck it up, Buttercup. But it's like a minute. Come on. So you will go over the wall, through a little hatchway, such like that, sneak around, and once you get to about this point in there, you will actually be able to see up here. There is a lot of Imperial assets that are just sitting there and loitering and watching.
Could I try making a perception check to see if I see anything that's noteworthy?
Sure.
Or is it
It's
irrelevant?
gonna
It's
have
irrelevant to
range issues, so you may, unless
yeah.
you have something that'll reduce that, like a scope or binoculars or something like that.
What about
Let
a
me have a look because I have like
perception-based tactics to gain some insight into
I'll allow it.
what they're staging here?
You can borrow my binoculars if you need to.
Wow, that's a pretty crappy roll, loophole.
yeah. I guess
That
I'll
was.
borrow the binoculars, Bosco. So do I roll a straight perception check, or do I have any disadvantages, any modifiers?
Let's see. Do you have observation? If not, then
Nope.
straight perception.
So I got
Okay,
the
so slap.
electro-optical night vision 9, 256 magnification, which gives you a +8 to vision rolls.
Ooh.
Oh wow. Do I need to roll?
Apparently, you have a +8. I don't know. Man,
Let's
you
see.
sound rough, FX. Are you like recovering from a cold or getting one?
I think I'm getting sick. Yeah. Critical failure. Wait, what did you roll? An 18? Oh,
I,
jeez.
I, What the?
And you just used your luck.
I just used my. I guess I saw a rancor or something.
I hope you
Guys
didn't
are not
use
going to
Okay.
my
believe it. There's.
binoculars. I hope you didn't like break them.
Oh
No,
my God! I'll
he
buy
just
another one.
You're
didn't.
Don't
looking
worry.
He
through
didn't
the
see
scope
anything.
from the wrong end.
Guys are not going to believe it. They have rancors with them. Oh my God!
Okay. So what about the rest? Oh, wait. That's actually something I did want to double check. Red is surprisingly the only person who is curious. That
That
Yep.
is a bit odd.
Very
actually
curious.
surprised me because curious is usually like, hey, we've got 6 PCs, 3 of them are curious.
Which one of these locations was the Nemoidian takeover of the Nim's family's scrapyard office? That one? Okay, so it's a speeder rental.
Now,
Oh, that's totally where we're stealing a speeder, by the way.
stealing a bunch of them.
But that would be where the crybaby is.
Yep.
So it's theoretically possible we could set that off, but I kind of, at this point, given the current tactical situation, it looks like they're probably not going to move on that if we did.
They're clearly waiting for something.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, it looks like they're waiting for the dust to settle before they go in and clean up the rest. But we are going to have to cross the street, or we're not going to get to the warehouse. So is there like an underground, like a sewer entrance we can use to get under?
Yeah, the sewer entrance is really weird. In this particular, well, because it's
Drainage.
yeah, it's going to be kind of dangerous because you're going to have the rain burn the fall there, and the way the thing works is you'll have to like go here-ish and then over. I can't remember how to do that on this one either. Then over and then down this street. It's really weird. They don't have like the smaller ones, or well, they do have the smaller ones, but none of you can fit through them.
Okay, but so that means we can't use that to cross the street? My concern is being spotted crossing the street. It's
well,
a bit
there's
open.
quite a number of people that are at least out and about and looking,
Okay.
and because this is crazy. This is unprecedented. They haven't seen this before. I mean, they've seen the Empire move in and do things, but in this case, they're just sitting there.
Okay, so we just need to get on with it and make sure we look casual doing it.
First Jack Reacher movie. You have to step in there and put the baseball hat on.
Exactly. I'm gonna need a bigger hat.
Okay, so you will be able to cross the street relatively uneventful. You definitely there are some people that will notice you, but they don't. It's not like they're pointing at you and going Jack Hughes. They're like, okay, more people. That's fine. You will access the main sewer thing. That definitely causes some people to go, back away. And then you will have to crawl down there. It's got a ladder. That's not a problem. But I will need a dex check from everyone to avoid getting some nice little corrosive damage.
I suddenly feel very self-conscious about rolling.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Damn, Red.
Go ahead.
Bosco, why do you have all of those bonuses and such like that?
What did I just roll? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It must have still
You
been in
just
my
shot at the
box.
acid.
-1, +1, so it's zeroed
I-
out. So it's still a fail, but it's failed by 2. Yeah, okay.
I guess I can use my luck. I have an hour left in the game.
Luckily, it's not going to be all that terrible. Man, it's stuck on there. Why is it stuck on there?
I don't know. My modifier
Huh.
box is a 0. Oh, but I guess that's, I don't know.
It's super confusing. Did we get everybody? Loophole, red, Bosco, Nim. All right, so let's see. Red,
I
you
guess I decided to take a
fail by
bath.
2. Nope, it's not that bad. You're something. It's some sort of some droplets. So I already applied it. It's just like 2 points, and you can get it patched up a little bit later, but it kind of hurts. It puts a hole in your jacket.
Yeah, my ego is hurt right now, which is way worse, to be honest.
And
I
now you're
have some
impotent.
drugs for you. I have some hyper stims and bandages and all that good stuff.
So the route takes you quite a bit, right up there where the almost to the imps. You're gonna cross over and then take the next long route there. While you are moving through there, you will let's see. It is oddly quiet up there where the imps are, because hey, good job. They're like being very very disciplined as they're waiting. Um, but Nim will absolutely recognize a specific voice that is carries from because you've got the little I don't know what those things are called.
Greats or
The
whatever.
grates and stuff like that. And the voice that carries is none other than Mr. Hobbs.
Uh-huh.
And from your angle, you can just sort of see him talking. And he is apparently talking to a dark-skinned Imperial guy wearing a white uniform with 3 blue rank squares.
Hey, hold on, guys.
And he addresses the Imperial as Supervisor Blevin, and he's like, "I hope this is going to be all you need." As he is handing him like a data crystal. The Imperial, he accepts it, and he plugs it into a data pad, and it's like you got this little hollow that materializes above it. That is very obviously a map of the slags. And Hobbs points to a specific spot on there. He goes, "You can find the insurgents at this location. They're operating outside of or out of an underground warehouse. All of the pertinent details are there." He is absolutely pointing to your HQ.
Mm-hmm.
The Imperial or the ISB supervisor, because hey, clearly he's ISB supervisor because you can see that it's on the name. Presses another button on the data pad, and you will see all of the other imps apparently receiving data, and they are scrambling into their vehicles, or if they're already in their vehicles, their vehicles are turning and accelerating away. And Blevin is like, resolve this quickly. This will not happen again. and then he turns and heads towards his vehicle.
Hey, Red? You remember
Yeah.
that emergency situation we wanted to prepare for?
Yes.
You know, the instant cleanup?
Mm-hmm.
I think we need that right now.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hurry and get
Then
back. Because we probably got a minute to grab whatever we're gonna grab and blow up the rest.
It will occur to all of you because you have interacted and used quite a number of these Imperial vehicles before. You will not be able to get there before the imps get there while you're in the sewer.
Right, but they may have to get organized.
yeah, if I
It's
activate the
possible.
crybaby, that would make a mess. At least.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm making an assumption here that given Red's particular nature, he may have a retirement plan set up in the warehouse.
I hope that's not going to be bad for anybody that's in the warehouse. Let's see, who would that be? That'd be Luck and Darryl.
That's true. Which means they would
Not to
probably
mention
be the ones to set it off. We are going to have
which we need to remember
ahead.
that the comms are being scrambled too.
Yeah, which means we're going to have to deliver this in person somehow, unless we've got a signal set up.
I'm crying in 15,000 credits of portable workshop that I just bought.
Uh-huh.
Man, what kind of dick GM would do that?
Yes. Oh God. If the day couldn't get even worse. Okay, let's go. Let's blow the shit up.
All right, so you're scrambling back towards the in the direction of the warehouse, in the hopes that you can get there before the imps do.
Do we need to kill Hobbs and Blevin while we're at it? Are we that
Well,
bloodthirsty?
this actual moment would be the time to take that shot. It's probably not going to help our cause,
I have
though.
my gyro.
Yeah, just remember the old adage about taking a shot at the king.
Oh, I had an idea. I had an idea. I am carrying with me a. No, I'm not. Sorry, I forgot. I'm not. I'm just carrying my blaster because of the whole
Damn it!
trying to lay low. God damn it. I had my shape charge. I had a shape charge with me. God damn it.
Yeah,
Telling you need those slap charges.
Bosco looks at you again. He's like, I am doubly disappointed in you.
We were supposed to lay low. We were supposed to lay low. God damn it. How would I know we need to explode everything today?
I don't think we can get any lower than this.
Ah. Okay, next time. Okay. I'm now I'm leaving with my chemical workshop with me every time we go somewhere. Let's go have a drink. Oh, let me make sure I bring my shape charge in case we need to blow up the cantina again.
In the distance, you will feel through the sewer another pretty large explosion.
It's in
Are you happy? Are you
that
guys happy?
direction.
with the
In the
explosion?
direction of the headquarters.
Oh shit.
Well, let's hope that's them getting out. I suspect the imps wouldn't just detonate the whole thing
No, they're
before
just
getting
gonna
in there and
send.
pulling people out. That
They're
is.
just gonna send a bunch of KX units in there, pick up Darryl and throw him against the wall, play pong with him.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to go to Plan B.
You scramble down the sewer lines. You get to the. I guess it would be. Is this? So tell me, is this like directly linked into the HQ?
I
Is
would
it
think so.
below it?
I would think that would be one of the reasons for picking that warehouse is it's got some kind of sewer access so we can move around.
Okay.
Even
You
if
will-
that sewer access wasn't planned by the city planners.
Understood. You will get to the entrance hatch, I guess it is, and very vaguely on the other side, you will hear the sound of blaster fire.
Uh-huh.
That sounds like a lot of blaster fire. And it
Uh,
also sort of sounds like maybe a Wookiee yelling.
Uh-huh.
does he yell like he's distressed or angry? That's a very important thing.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Nim's shaking his head like this is a no-go.
Oh well, where next then?
Possibly more worrisome is there's going to be like a light there that is indicative of, hey, can you actually open this hatch? And
Uh-huh.
it is showing as red, so you can sort of basically on the other side go, nope, don't want anybody coming in here, so it's like locked from the inside. The nerve, what did
Right.
they do?
Loophole will say, we can't leave our crew behind. We got to get in there. We got to help them. Do what we can.
We don't have a choice. We can't win this.
Well, unfortunately, I think Loophole's right.
I've been in tough situations before.
If
The
you were
Jedi,
luck,
the
what would
Jedi
you
were never
say?
afraid.
If you were luck, what would
Dead
you
note.
say? You tell us to get the hell out of here.
Loophole will sort of chuckle, and I'm going to assume that Luck would not be saying, get the hell out of here.
Let's see.
Because he's a clone.
That's the wrong character.
Luck would tell us to get out, but then he would go in himself.
Yeah,
I agree with Loophole. We can't leave him. We got to at least try.
Yeah, we don't leave our crew or friends behind. That's not how we do it.
Got to give them a fighting chance at least.
Hey, I had those thugs under my control. Maybe 9 or less.
I realize we kicked your ass last night, but I'm gonna need you to attack the imps, okay?
It's nothing. We're not asking him to do something we wouldn't do.
And now I'm
Us
realizing
rescuing you
we
requires
did
that you are now suicidally
realizing
loyal.
we never got a actual layout of the warehouse HQ.
No, we never did we?
I have no idea what it looks like inside. I've got two.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you have an image.
I mean, which is
Okay,
good, so
well,
we don't have to do this anymore. It's over. At least on that part.
Okay, well, Nim's in the minority about what Luck would say. Therefore, next question is, we know how that lock works. Can we get through?
Abandoned warehouse. Location, abandoned warehouse.
Yeah, we've seen the picture, but that's not a map.
Yeah, and that's like the upper level. I suspected that the PCs are probably like, operating in a facility underneath it. Yeah, if you have the security capabilities, you can probably try to unlock it. I don't know if you have the tools here. Worst comes to worst, you can emerge up, exit the sewer outside, and maybe hit the imps that way.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I should have the lockpicks with me.
Okay, so this is gonna. Are they those electronic ones?
Yeah.
Okay, then that is a security thing. I think it's security.
Yes. Was it ops or repair? I don't remember exactly, but I don't think it matters because in this case it'd be a thief anyway. Let's see, and I did put that on there. Good job, me. All right, so you guys gonna take a stab and probably
Nice.
do it really fast.
Yep. Sorry, hold on. I was trying to determine if it was that, but I guess it doesn't matter in that case. All right, so the hatch will shift from red to green, and you will be able to open it. And you will open it to a sign of chaos, and that is probably going to be another firefight, which I am not prepared to run at the moment. I will have to get a proper map and such like that. But
Are we able to see our companions?
you will definitely see Daryl. There is no sign of luck initially, and he may or may not show up at all. Depends on what Daryl did. There are going to be 4 KX droids present, and coming down the stairs are also going to be a number of stormtroopers. Although they are clearly going, let the KX droids do it first, because why not?
It's almost like we trained and failed for that scenario, isn't it?
It may be somewhat similar. Similar, not exactly the same.
Not
Because, well,
exactly,
this is
because
going to
I,
be
for instance, only
it's
have
more
my
of a
principles.
warehouse thing and less of a starship. But I think we will probably call it early then, because I'm going to have to set up the location and the fight and such like that. This will have the potential of being very, very ugly and bloody.
Mm-hmm. And also end with us in incarcerated.
Dead or incarcerated.
Well, it's been a while since I've been in a TPK situation.
Yes, because
I've never. No. Yes,
yes,
I
you
have
have
been in one.
D&D.
That was a really long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine as well.
Yeah, because the imps are not present to take prisoners.
Ah, well, that simplifies
We
it.
just
I
need to
suppose.
organize a fighting retreat.
And they got that armor is pretty hard to penetrate.
Yeah, and luck is going to be a bit of an issue here because he's in a wheelchair or a hover chair or whatever. He's in a chair.
You don't know where he is.
Well, that's true.
Spoiler:
I'm assuming he's
when
there.
the imps attacked and started doing the stuff, Darrell clonked him over the head and shoved him into place.
Oh, that's hilarious.
In the cupboard or something.
Yeah, I figured it was like, there's like a safe room or something like that, that kind
Right.
of thing. And
Yeah,
it
we
just
probably
went
would have a
clonk.
panic room.
He went clonk. Yeah, we ain't winning this one. Clonk. I'm going to shove you in here. And because I looked at Darrell's stats, and I'm like, yeah, he would. He's got what is it? Damn it.
Bad temper or bully or callous.
Yeah, he's got berserk. But he's just like, yep, and he's got selfless, and so I'm like, it's the selfless thing that probably kicked in there.
All right, so Loophole failed his selfless, but he succeeded his overconfidence, so he's not going to be stupid. I need to make a note of that.
I didn't even try to roll my selflessness, to be honest.
Man, this is a messed up group. Overconfident,
I'm
selfless,
and stubborn, so
Yep.
pacifist.
I'm definitely going.
We've got all 4 PCs have overconfidence. Let's see, 1, 2 of them have pacifism, cannot harm innocence. 2 of the active PCs have selfless, and I'm like, oh wow, okay. Multiple. Let's see. So Loophole has obsession, revenge, and Nim and Red both have a vow to basically stick it to the Empire or destroy the Empire. So I'm like, those are all basically the same. Yes. So if you look at the combat tracker right now, you can see why that's going to be potentially a mess.
Combat tracker is empty.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a mess.
Okay, now we see him.
Ugh.
Okay, yeah. That doesn't look good at all.
I don't like this plan.
And this is not including the reinforcements that are absolutely going to be upstairs, because there's a lot of imps.
So we need area
But
of
they're not
effect
fighting alone.
damage.
Yep, this is all.
This is Red's moment.
Yep. This is totally Hobbs is getting revenge on you guys. Well, getting revenge on them betraying him.
Yeah, the revenge on
I
Lethal
don't
was
believe
not
for a
even
second that
known.
he wasn't planning this already.
I was envisioning him as having this in his back pocket, and the moment that the PCs didn't do exactly what he wanted to, he was going to drop a dime on them.
What a bitch, honestly.
Yep. So,
Yeah,
yes, several
maybe
of you
the imps will turn on him. Anyway.
Oh, I don't anticipate it's going to end well for him either. Yeah, because it's like, ooh, this is dumb. You're cooperating with the imps. They're going to go, yeah, we're going to use you, and then we're going to come for you.
We also need to, if we don't kill him, spread propaganda and basically ruin his reputation. He'll never get another job. He can't do his job if he's betraying people.
Or just blow up his cantina with him in it.
It'll be a case of thanks for the information. Now you're under arrest.
Yep, that's coming
Yeah, I
after
could see
the
that.
that's coming after the insurgent cell is taken care of, which would be the PCs. So several of you loop around the corner, the firefight starts. And on that note, we will vertical wipe to black. If you are watching or listening to this and have comments, questions, complaints, general heckling, or even very creative insults, feel free to leave that comment here or on Discord or on YouTube or wherever the heck we are at the moment. Please consider liking and subscribing to our YouTube or Twitch channels, or don't. I am not your dad. Thank you for watching. Olympus out.
Bye-bye.
So everybody gets 2 character points.